The attention to detail and accuracy of the trench is absolutely awe-inspiring, and even this tunnel here has been made slightly wider to accommodate visitors, but I mean, you can see that during a war this wouldn't be the nicest of places to try and squeeze through. Visitors always flock to the county's castles, in galleries, theatres and cathedrals. Yes, Kent's full of fascinating tourist destinations, but there's concerns from some tourism industries here in the county about how willing those tourists will be to come here and take pictures and enjoy the scenery after Brexit. It's a bit of a busy time in Ashford at the moment for development, particularly around this area. Just a little bit down the road at Waterbrook at the Ashford International Truck Stop, we told you in the past, how they want to double the amount of spaces to accommodate 600 lorries, as well as build 400 homes there. 10-year-old Elliot Cole travelled far and wide in 2018, collecting 22 gold medals from the 25 competitions he entered. Elliot's now considered one of the biggest rising stars in Kent sports, and I'm pleased to say he's in the studio now along with coach Lee Johnson and his dad Steve. But first, here's a look at what he can do. So Elliot, we've just seen there, you look pretty good at that. Tell me what it is exactly that you do.
Well, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I train quite a bit. I train 4 days a week.
Now it looks almost unrecognisable at the moment, but this is in fact one of the dozens of Land Rover Defenders which have sadly never made it back to their rightful owners. This one here in Hollingbourne, as you can see, is completely burnt out, and the criminals are very tricky to catch. The figures we received show that just 47 of the 121 were recovered, and despite the rural team doubling from 6 to 12 officers last year, is there enough resources to tackle these crimes? Now, all of this relates to Tunbridge and Malling Borough Council's local plan, and much like the game of Monopoly, they need to have a strategic head when deciding where they want to build and put these. And when it comes to Tunbridge, lots of residents have question marks about just how they're going about that.
They could work round the clock in the winter to keep the tracks free from ice and snow.
Now, it's the job of this special network rail train to keep the tracks clear during wintry conditions. It uses these special brushes on the bottom here to clear ice off the third rail so the trains can stay powered, as well as spraying de-icer on the track as well to keep all of our trains moving in those extreme conditions.
There we have it. Even at this level of football, where the budgets may not be big as the big names, the attention to detail is second to none, right down to the smallest piece of grass. Harry Peet for KMTV in Tunbridge.